welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and welcome to Michelle Reads YA. Today I'm doing my 2020 goals for my Booktube channel. I really like this video. It's a fresh start. So I wrote down some goals that I had and I just want to go over them with you and see if I can do them. We'll go back at the end of this year and see if I actually did any of these, and it'll be super fun. So the first goal that I wrote down was read books I actually think I'm going to like. So I am guilty, and I think a lot of people are guilty of getting books because of the hype, which is something I'm really bad at. And I just want to focus on books that I think I'm going to enjoy and not waste my time on books that I'm not going to like and ultimately DNF. So I am a big fan of young adult contemporary novels, young adult romance novels, and romance novel, like, all in all. And I really don't like fantasy of any kind or sci-fi of any kind, and I really don't want to waste my time reading those. However, I am in 2 book clubs. I just joined another book club this year, and they mostly read adult fiction, which is not something that I normally read, but am interested in reading. So with books in my book club, I am not in charge of what books we read for either book club. So especially with my young adult book club, we read young adult books in every genre. So one month we're reading sci-fi, and 1 month we're reading historical fiction, and 1 month we're reading fantasy, and I have no control over that. So I can't always do that. But it takes me out of my comfort zone. So that's something. But I know I'm not gonna like it, but I still want to participate in book club. So I'm going to try my hardest to read them, but also I don't want to not DNF books that I don't like. I'm a huge proponent of DNFing. I do it all the time and I'm not mad about it. But ultimately, I just want to read books that I think I'm going to like. So I'm gonna, on my free time, books that I pick for myself, I'm going to pick YA contemporary, YA romance, and romance in general. So that's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is spend less money on books. So far in 2020, it is the 12th of January. So I have not spent any money on books, which is good. I got like gift cards and stuff for Christmas, and I use those, but I haven't used my own money. I don't think. I might be lying. I bought a book, so I've already lied. But I don't want to spend money on books when I already have so many books behind me. I have 6 shelves behind me. They're full to the max. I have all these books right next to me, which I haven't hauled yet. You'll see a haul soon. And I'm hoping just not to spend money on books when I already have books. I have a great library system I'm part of. I used to work at that library, so I know it's a great library system. And why am I spending money on books when I don't need to do that? When I DNF so many books and I unhaul so many books. Stop spending money, basically, is what I'm saying. Good. So that takes me to my next one, which is read books I already own. At the end of 2019, I was going through my shelves and just picking out books that I already fucking own and reading them. And it was working out really well. And then I started buying books again because I got money for Christmas. So I want to start doing that again and stop spending money and stop spending money. That's it. My next goal is to read 100 books in 2020. My first goal last year was to read 150 books, and that didn't work out because I ended up in a 9-month book slump. So I changed it to 50 and I ended up reading 74 books. Great, good. I know I can read 100 books. I really want to do that. I think it's a good goal. It makes me feel good about myself. 100 books. I can do it, especially if I count books I DNF as read, because I'm that person. My next goal, which I've already talked about a little bit, is to DNF books less, which I think will happen if I actually read books that I think I'm going to like. So hopefully we can do that. I really think I can do it. It doesn't make sense to read books that you don't think you're going to like. The only issue with that is book club. Like, I have to read books that I'm not necessarily going to like, and that's okay. And I don't feel bad about DNFing them. You're not gonna like every book you pick up. My next goal is to make more bookish friends. I have a lot of friends that I made on here and I love every single one of you, but so many more people are making booktubes and book Twitter accounts, and I just want to be friends with so many more people. I feel like my first year on Booktube I really connected with a lot of people, and then last year I fell off because I stopped reading and I stopped making videos. But I just want to be friends. So if you want to be friends with me, I'm super friendly, and comment down below and let's be friends and we can connect on Twitter and be friends for real. And then my last goal is don't confuse hype for something I would really like. I'm going to talk about a book that I just DNF'd today, that I got for the hype, that I also read from my new book club, and that is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I probably knew I wasn't gonna like it. I haven't liked any of Leigh Bardugo's books, and yet I bought the book, which is an adult fiction book, which is more expensive than young adult, and I bought it, and it was expensive. And then I DNF'd it 114 pages in because it wasn't a book for me. And that is okay, but what would have resolved that is if I got it from the library or decided to skip that month at book club or literally anything else except buying it because of the hype. And that is exactly what I did. I bought it because of the hype, knowing I probably wouldn't like that. Why would I do that? I'm not doing that anymore. My goal is to save money, read books I'm actually going to like, stop getting the hype stuck in my head. I don't like any of Leigh Bardugo's books. Leigh Bardugo is not for me. She's a great person, love her, great. I don't like any of her books. Her writing is not for me. So we are not doing that anymore. And I'm not going to let the hype get to me unless it is an author, a contemporary YA author that I know I have already liked. Like, I'm really hoping that Morgan Matson comes out with a book this year, and that'll be super hyped for me, and I will immediately buy it. But that's something, she's an author that I love, she's my favorite author, something like that. That's a different kind of hype for me. I know I'm gonna like that. So, okay. So those are my goals for 2020. I will make a video at the end of this year and see if I've done that, but my ultimate goal is to read books I think I'm going to like, stop spending money on fucking books, and really just stop with the hype. I don't like fantasy. I don't like any of that, so stop thinking I'm going to. So that's it. Thanks for watching my video. See you in my next one. Bye!